Minus
And
operator.
one which performs operations.
Yeah. So example is plus minus operators. So you can say it arithmetic operators. Any other idea? Any other operators?
Logical.
Logical operators.
Okay, logical operators का example बता सकते? What are logical operators?
And or.
And or.
Oh, okay. Then any other operators you know?
Bitwise
Full
operator.
comparison.
Bitwise.
Comparison.
Yeah, comparison operators का example
And or.
बता
Greater than, equal to, less than.
greater than equal to less than. Okay. Somebody said bitwise operator. You know what are bitwise operators? Any other operators?
Identity operator.
Example? Identity operator बताया तो उसका example बता सकते हैं?
Is not.
Is not. No, that we don't use here. Okay. We'll just go into the details of this, those who don't know. Okay. C++ operators. Okay. Operators are symbols that perform operations on variables and values. Now, why we are taking variables and value, like somebody said at the beginning, A plus B. A and B क्या है?
Numbers.
What? नहीं, अभी मैंने नंबर दिया ही नहीं है ना.
Variable.
क्या?
Variables.
Identifiers,
Variables.
yeah,
Variables.
variables. So operations performed on variables. And when I say numbers, say 10 plus 100, that is values. Or you can also use A plus 10. So A is a variable and 10 is a value. So operators are symbols that perform operations on variables and values. Okay. Now, for example, plus is an operator used for addition, while minus is an operator for subtraction. And there are different types of operators, arithmetic operators, assignment operators. So these are C++ operators. Okay. Arithmetic operators, assignment operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, and there are some exceptional operators which come under, we can just put it into other operators. Okay, so these are the six, we can say we have six types: arithmetic, assignment, relational, logical, bitwise, and other is not a name. It's just we have put it, whatever is remaining, which doesn't come under the above five types, can be put into other operators. Now we can see examples of each one of them. Say addition, arithmetic operators. Can you see my slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in addition operators, what do you see? Addition, it adds two values like x plus y, they are variables. So whatever the variable contains will be added together. Suppose x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 20. So x plus y will give you
30.
30. Say it nicely. No, it's in the morning. Be active, dear. So plus addition plus is an addition operator. Then you have minus, subtraction. Then you have multiplication, division, modulus. What, anybody knows what is modulus?
To find the remainder.
It returns
False.
remainder.
Remainder. To find the remainder.
Yeah. If you want to, in some programs, you need to, perform execution on the remainder part. So in that case, you use a modulus operator. Then you have increment and a decrement. Okay. Increment, you have pre-increment and post-increment. You have pre-decrement and post-decrement. For example, here they have given you plus x, it's called pre-increment, and you have x plus plus, which is called post-increment. Similarly, in the case of decrement, minus x is pre-decrement, and x minus is post-decrement. Can anybody tell me the difference between pre and post? take an example of increment, pre-increment and post-increment. बता सकते हैं? Have you heard this? Huh?
Pre-increment operator first increments the value by 1 and then performs the necessary operations, whereas post-increment first performs the operations and then increments the value by 1.
Yeah, that means that particular statement, when you say x plus x, it first gets incremented and then the execution, the next the statement gets executed. Whereas in x plus plus, first the statement gets executed, then it gets incremented. So that is the difference of x plus plus, and how much it is getting incremented by 1. Okay, so that's the meaning of increment and post increment and pre, and they are unary operators. Unary क्यों है? Because there is only one operand. Can you see x plus plus or plus plus x? There is only one variable used here, so it's called unary operator. Whereas in the previous case, you can say x plus y. There are two variables used or two operands used. So they are called binary operators. समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's the difference. So unary operator and binary, मैं इस क्यों बोल रही हूँ इसके बारे में? Because you know, further on in our lectures, when we learn operator overloading, we'll have to learn this in detail. So you should know the difference between unary operator and a binary operator. So operator is called unary when you have only one operand, and an operator is called binary when you have two operands. Operands क्या है? Variables like x plus y. तो x है, y भी है, तो दो है, इसलिए binary. Okay, so these are the examples of arithmetic operators. Now example of assignment operator. Assignment operator means you are assigning values from the right to the left. Okay, so as you can see, a single equal to sign is not for checking whether it is equal. It is actually called an assignment operator. Like a equal to b का मतलब क्या है? Value है is getting copied to a. Okay, so that is the use of assignment operator. अगर दो equal to sign है तो वो equality checking है. Whereas एक ही equal to sign है तो it is called an assignment operator. And different ways you can use an assignment operator. Like you can say a is equal to a plus b को you can simplify and write it as a plus equal to b. Similarly, in the case of minus, multiplication, division and modulus, you can see that. Understood? Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
किसी को doubt है? Yes, yes.
Once you tell what is double equal to sign means.
We are coming to the next slide about that. Okay, so I just told, don't get confused with double equal to sign and single. Now we are talking about assignment operator. Assignment operator matlab single equal to sign. Double equal to sign means equality checking, that I'll tell you in detail in the next slide. But right now, what is an assignment operator? A equal to B means B is getting copied to A. That means right to left. समझ में आया?
Yes.
Clear? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So it's always from right to left. It is not the value in the left getting copied to B. It's the value in B getting copied to A. Like जब हम लिखते हैं A is equal to 10, उसका मतलब क्या है? 10 is getting stored in A. समझ में आया? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is, yes, now here you get to see the relational operator. So like somebody right now asked me, what is double equal to sign? So can you see that when two equal to sign is used, it's called an equality checking. It's actually checking the relationship whether both values are equal. यहाँ पे असाइनमेंट नहीं होते, मतलब कॉपिंग नहीं होते फ्रॉम राइट टू लेफ्ट, यहाँ पे चेकिंग होता है. जैसे is 3 equal to 5?
No,
Is
ma'am.
3 equal to 5? No. It's not like 5 is getting copied to 3. Okay, so that is the difference here. We are checking whether the left hand side is equal to the right hand side.
Right hand side.
Okay, so 3 is not equal to 5, so it returns a false. Returns a false मतलब क्या है?
The
Returns
statement is not correct.
yeah, so returns false. False का value क्या है?
0.
5.
0. Okay,
Zero.
always remember that when you're checking if 3 equal to 5, the answer will be returned as 0.
0.
Is it clear? Similarly, not equal to. If 3 not equal to 5, so that is going to return a true. मतलब क्या है? It's going to return a
1.
1. Understood? So this is called relational operator. मतलब ये जो operators यहाँ पे screen में दिख रहे हैं, it is used for checking whether the left hand side is or how it is related to the right hand side. Okay, in the previous slide we saw how one value is getting copied to another, whereas here it is checking the condition whether the left hand side or what is the relationship between the left hand side with the right hand side. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके तो यहाँ पे आंसर क्या मिलेगा? आइदर 1 और 0. ठीक है, आइदर इट विल रिटर्न अ ट्रू और इट विल रिटर्न अ फॉल्स. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज logical operators. So logical operators are and, or, and not. तो अगर आपने DELD सब्जेक्ट स्टार्ट किया है तो वहां पे you will learn more about this. So what is and operator, or operator, and a not operator used for? Like if I say A and B, so and here it is double ampersand sign. Okay, so A and B का मतलब क्या है? Can somebody tell me? Any idea?
Will return true. Both the expressions are true.
Yeah, both the expressions are true. मतलब if I'm writing A and B, ठीक है, and if a value of A is 1 and value of B is 1, true मतलब क्या है? 1, right? If the value of A is 1 and B is 1, it should return a
1.
it should return a 1. Similarly, if the value of A is 0 and B is 1, it will return a
0.
0.
So what is the functionality of an AND operator? It means if both the values are true, then and only then it will return a true. Similarly, in the case of a OR symbol, OR symbol is two pipe symbols together. So OR symbol कैसे लिखते हैं? A and it's called a pipe symbol. Okay, A और B, मतलब अगर A वैल्यू 1 है and B वैल्यू 0 है तो आउटपुट क्या होगा?
1.
1.
1.
So what does an OR symbol tell you? If any of the case is true, okay, if A or B is true, it will return a 1. So when will it return a 0 or when will it return a false?
When all the inputs are 0.
Both the expressions are 0.
Yeah, correct. So if both the expressions or both the operands are 0, in that case only it will return a 0. Now what is a functionality of a not operator, which is an exclamation mark?
It will
Will
negative
reverse the output of the expression.
Will give opposite value.
Yes, very good. So it will invert the values. जैसे अगर value अभी true है तो false return करेंगे, अगर value false है तो it will be returning a true. So this is how a logical operator works. So what are the logical operators? And, or, and not. समझ में आया? Is it
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next is you have bitwise operator. Okay. Now bitwise operators are used for individual bits. Okay. That is your number will be converted. I hope everybody knows every data is represented as a set of ones and zeros. Okay. That means everything is actually stored in a memory, in the memory location in the form of bits.
1 and 0.
Yeah, 1 and 0 or bits. So when you perform operations on individual bits, it's called bitwise operator. मतलब अगर मैंने A and B लिखा, मतलब and operator अभी you देख सकते, it is a single ampersand sign. Okay, यहाँ पे in the case of a bitwise operator, A and B मतलब ऐसे लिखते A and B ऐसे लिखेंगे तो A का जो बाइनरी बिट्स है, सपोज इट इज 101 and B का 111, suppose. So this is a binary format of some value contained in A and has some value contained in B. So what is 101? Can somebody tell me?
15.
Yeah. So
Ma'am, would you
if
repeat?
Yeah, I'll just repeat. Suppose A contains 5 and B contains 7. ठीक है, A का वैल्यू 5 है and B का वैल्यू 7 है. तो जब स्टोर होगा, it's going to be stored as 101 and 7 is going to be stored as 111. Now, when I say when I'm using a bitwise operator, A single ampersand sign and B, it means 101 and 111. तो आंसर क्या होगा? Can somebody tell me?
False. 101.
Huh? So this is going to be 1, 1 and 1, right?
No, ma'am. 10 होगा.
No,
Zero.
ma'am. 101.
1 0 1
Yeah,
0.
sorry. Oh, yeah.
0 1 0.
It's 1, 1 is going to be 1, right? 0, 0, 0 and 1 is going to be 0 and 1, 1 is going to be 1. है कि नहीं? It's 1, 0, 1. Answer. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Bitwise है ना?
Yes,
हर
ma'am.
एक बिट को AND करेंगे. So that's how binary AND works. मतलब जो वैल्यू है उसको पहले बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट करेंगे कंपाइलर and it will do operation on individual bits. So that is the use of bitwise operator. So you have a binary AND, binary OR, you have XOR, ones complement, binary shift left. मतलब the bits will be shifted to the left side. ऐसे. For example, if it is 101, तो shift कैसे होगा? यहाँ पे shift होगा. This is going to come like this. Now this there is no element here, so 1 will get rejected. So the value will become 0, 1, 0.
0.
That's how a binary left shift comes. Similarly, when you do a binary shift right, everything goes to the right. So these operators which you can see on the left side are used to perform operations on individual bits. समझ में आया? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in your code you will not give a binary value. Instead you will give the original value. Everything what is going to happen will be happening in the internal. Is it clear? All clear? Any doubts?
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Could you please give an example of how the statement is written for a binary left shift of a variable?
Yeah, it's going to be right like this. It's going to be. Yes.
And what does this B denotes?
These are all values, dear. So it is like Suppose I want to shift it once. How many times you want to shift? Say I have 5. I want to shift it once. समझ में आया?
Okay, so B denotes the number of bits to be shifted, right?
Shifted, yes. Clear?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Understood. Fine. So next is the other operators, all the miscellaneous operators which are remaining. You might use somewhere in your programming code. So one operator is called size of. Size of operator is used to return the size of a data type. Like if I write size of in bracket int, it will return a 2 or a 4, depending on what kind of system you are using. Is it clear? Then you have a question mark and a colon sign. It's called ternary operator. Means ternary because you have 3 operators. It's written like this. A question mark, B
मैम आपकी वॉइस ब्रेक हो
colon. Can you hear me?
नाउ इट्स ऑडिबल
It's audible, no? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So it's something like this. A question mark, B colon C. मतलब अगर A का value 5, see the example is given here. 5, see you can see here. 5 greater than 0. Here is 5 greater than 0?
No.
5 is not greater than 0?
यस मैम
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So if 5 is greater than 0, it will return even, else it will return an odd. So that is the meaning. So what is the syntax? A question mark B colon C. What is A here? It's a particular condition checking. 5 greater than 0. If 5 is greater than 0, it will return an even, else it will return an odd. So that is a functionality of this question and a colon. And you can see we have 3 operands here. So it's called a ternary operator. It's called a ternary operator. So we have unary, binary and a ternary operator. समझ में आ रहे है कि नहीं? Is it clear?
यस
मैम
मैम
इसी को
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
मैम इसको शॉर्ट हैंड मेथड बोलते हैं ना
Shorthand?
मेथड मींस
Yeah. Instead of using if and else ladder or if and else, you can use a ternary operator.
Ma'am, please give one more example.
Okay, one more example. Suppose I'm writing, say, actually it is always asked like this. I want to find whether I'm asking user to enter 2 values of A and B. Okay, I want to find whether which number is greater than greater among the 2 numbers given. So what is the value? Somebody tell me what is the value of A? Anybody randomly tell me?
5.
5. Okay. What is the value of B? What do you want the value of B to be?
3
3. Okay. Now how will I write? If A is greater than B. Now I'm checking. If A is greater than B, then return true, else return false.
false even or odd.
Yeah, no, that is an example given on top. You can write anything, right? So I've written what? 5, if A greater than B, question mark, return 1, that is true, or return false. So what does that mean? A का value क्या है?
5
5. B का value क्या है?
3
तो A
3.
greater than B है क्या?
यस मैम
तो आंसर
Yes,
क्या
ma'am.
मिलेगा आपको?
1
True.
1.
Understood. So what was my problem statement? Find which number is greater given 2 numbers. So 2 numbers were given. You will write the code A greater than B question mark. The answer if it is true, else if it is false. समझ में आया?
यस मैम
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, single ampersand sign, like when you say ampersand number or ampersand A, means it is going to return the address of that particular variable. It's the, you can see here. See, if I write ampersand A लिखा. If I write ampersand A, मतलब A का जो memory location या address है, वो जो hexadecimal value है, that will be returned. Clear?
मैम ये डबल स्लैश का मतलब क्या है? फ्लोट
Double slash is called comments. वो next slide में आ रहे. Comments मतलब, you know, it's just a clue given to the reader of the program. जैसे आपने practicals में exam में आपने code लिखा है. अभी हर स्टूडेंट का लॉजिक डिफरेंट होगा, वेरिएबल्स जो लोग यूज कर रहे हैं वो भी डिफरेंट होगा. सो एज यू टाइप ना, इफ यू राइट इट इन कमेंट्स कि आपने ये स्टेटमेंट किस लिए लिखा और व्हाट इज द स्टेटमेंट रिप्रेजेंट, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड कमेंट्स. Okay, so later on a third person, when he reads your code, he will understand what you are trying to do. So these are comments written so that, and comments are not compiled by the compiler, it's skipped. So comments यहाँ पे जो डबल स्लैश में लिखा है, मतलब एम्परसेंड नंबर क्या है, what does it represent? The address of the number. स्लैश में जो भी है, it's the meaning of that statement. Understood?
ओके मैम, फ्लोट डिवीजन भी के भी डबल स्लैश होते हैं ना, दैट्स व्हाई.
हाँ, that is, you know, used in Python.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, so don't get confused here. Yes. Now, there similarly you have a dot operator which is used in structure and union that we learn later. Then you have an arrow operator which is used for pointers. And yes, you can see the double angle over here that's used for as an extraction operator along with C out. And you have an insertion operator which is used along with C in. So these are the miscellaneous operator. Yes, dear.
Ma'am, the last symbol is used as the input in Python.
कौन से?
Ma'am, the last symbol, it acts as same as input in Python, no?
The last symbol. Input Python में input कैसे लिखते हैं? Input लिखते हैं ना?
हाँ, तो वैसे ही ये एक्ट करेगा क्या?
हाँ, यस यस, यहाँ पे जैसे वैल्यूज हम इनपुट ले रहे हैं ना यूजर से, तो वैसे एक्ट करेंगे.
ओके मैम.
ठीक है? इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल एवरीबॉडी?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, now yes, basic input output. So output कैसे लिखते हैं? We have already discussed in the previous class. Cout with an extraction operator is used for displaying output. For example, and Cin with an the operator written is wrong here. It is insertion operator. Okay. Cin with an insertion operator is used for displaying input or accepting input. Okay, this slide has to be updated. So Cin किस लिए use करते हैं? Input के लिए. An extraction operator कैसे insertion operator is written like this. Whereas for Cout, the extraction operator is written in this way. Clear? तो example code लिखे दिखाएंगे. You can see here. देखो, Cout के साथ which operator and Cin के साथ जो operator यहाँ पे use कर रहे हैं. देखा? So Cout is used for outputting values to your screen and Cin is used for accepting values. And it comes under which header file?
IOStream.
IOStream.
IOStream. Okay, so these are examples of basic input output. Fine.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, Cin is works like scanf.
Yeah, C in works like scanf and C out works like printf. If you're talking it in terms of Python, C in works like input in Python and C out works like print. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Okay, now comments, as I told you previously, comments are hints given to what that particular statement is. Okay, and they are completely ignored by the C++ compiler. Single line comments hai to double backslash, and multi-line hai to you put a slash and an asterisk sign like this. Okay, so I always encourage students to write comments because it will make your code more readable. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can we see an example right now before the time ends?
Yes,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay,
हेलो मैम
fine. Yes, yes.
मैम आपने शायद इंटरचेंज कर दिया इंसर्शन ऑपरेशन और एक्सट्रैक्शन ऑपरेशन
इंटरचेंज कर दिया
मतलब आपने बोला कि सीन में एक स्लाइड
एक्सट्रैक्शन ऑपरेटर होते हैं.
इसमें आपने इंटरचेंज कर दिया नाम को
अच्छा,
slide.
सॉरी सी इन में एक्सट्रैक्शन ऑपरेटर है नाम एंड सी आउट में इंसर्शन ऑपरेटर. क्लियर?
यस
Okay. Fine, I'll just create. So as you can see my Eclipse window.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, I'm not forcing anybody to use Eclipse, but I will encourage you to use Eclipse because अभी जब practical start होगा ना, see computer graphics भी है ना practical के साथ, OP के साथ. So since you all are not in college and we are not doing it in Linux operating system, and we have to do it in C++ only CG programs. I will, so it is, you can only do it in Eclipse.
Ma'am, we can use VS Code.
Yeah, in case I have not executed computer graphics in VS Code, but if it supports OpenGL
Yes, ma'am,
libraries,
it supports.
then it's okay.
It supports.
Yes, then it's okay. Fine. Okay. New. Now I'm going to create a new project. New C++ project. Okay. And when you're using a compiler, online compiler, you need not do all this. But if you're using IDE like Eclipse or something, you have to create a project. Okay. Then yes, I'll give a name for the project. Say my first program. And what? Okay. And yes, finish. No, executing code along with Microsoft Team is always a problem. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, yes. Why is it coming like this now today? Okay. Let me name my file as my program. Okay. Yes. So here, as you can see, I'm going to write what? Hash include IO stream. So what is hash include IO stream?
Header.
Header file name.
Okay,
Header
header
file.
file name. Then what is the next thing I'm going to do? Remember?
Using
Using
Namespace
namespace
std.
std.
Namespace
Yes,
std.
see, namespace using namespace std. Fine. Then I started
main.
with the int main. Now, since we have not started with class and objects, okay, I'm going to write a procedural method here. So int main. Now, I want to print hello world. Okay. Now, how will I do?
See out.
Out.
Cout.
Then insertion
Insertion
operator, double quotes because it's a string. Hello. World. And every statement ends with a
Semicolon.
Semicolon.
and then return
0.
Return 0.
Yes. So I hope everything is fine here. Any doubts in this particular code? समझ में आया? तो
Yes.
comments कैसे लिखते हैं? // header file namespace. This tells you which namespace you are using. Then this is the print statement. Yes? Understood how you use a comment?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if I'm using
Yes,
a multiple comment, like I'm going to use it here. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
You can use a comment in this way, or you can use a comment using 2 backslashes. All clear, everybody? Are you all with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what you do is you first build your project. Okay. Build your project. Now, when you're doing it in an online stuff, you need not do this. You can directly execute it there. But if you're using some console like this, you have to build your project, see if there is any errors thrown by the compiler. If errors are seen, you have to correct it. Now, listen everybody, one main important thing is don't get scared when you see errors. It's always good when you get errors so that you understand how to debug your code. So once you start debugging your code by yourself and rectify the error only, you actually start learning how to code. समझ में आया? तो ऐसे मत सोचो कि हर टाइम में जब एग्जीक्यूट करते एरर्स आ रहे, एरर्स आना चाहिए एंड यू हैव टू बी सक्सेसफुल इन rectifying the errors. So when you get come across different kinds of errors, you will learn to code. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So now let's see the console, what it says. It's built successfully, 0 errors. Fine. So we are safe. Then I'm going to run the project. So the output.
Hello world.
Got it?
Hello, world.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So we have successfully executed our first code. Is it clear, everybody? अंडरस्टूड? कोई डाउट है?
Yes.
ओके,
No, ma'am.
fine. Now let's go to another version. Now suppose I want to program that is going to add two numbers. Okay, add two numbers. तो क्या होगा? Can somebody tell me what all should be there? Now you have to think. Add two numbers के लिए मुझे two numbers चाहिए. फिर two numbers either I can store it statically or I can ask the user to input two numbers. तो two options है आपके पास. Then जैसे two numbers मेरे पास आ जाएंगे, I will add it, store it in another variable and I will print it. Right or no? है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
always whenever you get a problem statement, write down in a piece of paper how will you solve that problem statement. That is called algorithms. A step-by-step procedure which is written down that is equivalent to your program is called an algorithm. So always practice like that. जब भी एक problem statement मिल जाएंगे, like a similar way you solve puzzles, write it down how an input will be taken, what will you do with an input to get the desired output, that you have to write it in step by step instructions. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is static data. मतलब मैं user से data नहीं लेने वाली हूँ. I am going to store it previously. Okay, and I'm going to add two numbers and print it. So how is it? I need two variables, right? Yes or no? Two
Yes.
या three?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
From
ma'am.
2.
Ma'am, 3 variables, 2 numbers.
Okay. So two input के लिए two variables लेते. A is equal to 5. Okay, I'm initializing A as 5 and B equal to, now I can use comma because both are integers. B equal to 10. Okay, and yes, and comma, and I'm going to store my result in a variable called sum, which I'm initializing it as 0. समझ में आया क्या?
मैम ये sum 0
जीरो क्यों? सम को मैंने इनिशियलाइज किया, नहीं तो सम में गार्बेज वैल्यूज होगा ना. तो जस्ट आई एम पुटिंग एन वैल्यू एज 0. मतलब सम में लास्ट एट द एंड इट विल कंटेन द रिजल्ट. सो राइट नाउ आई हैव जस्ट इनिशियलाइज्ड इट एज 0. ठीक है?
Okay.
So declaring variables like this, then what am I going to do? I'm going to write sum is equal to, क्या होगा? Sum is equal to
A plus B.
A plus B.
A plus
A plus B semicolon, right? So this is using plus operator. Then what is the next statement? अभी A plus B वैल्यू कहाँ पे स्टोर होगा? सम में है. तो क्या प्रिंट करने वाली हूँ मैं?
C out.
C out. Yes. Then you have
The
the
sum. The sum is.
huh?
See out sum.
Is in.
Yeah. Then I'm going to write C out and I'm going to write sum equal to. मतलब मेरे आउटपुट में ना ऐसे मुझे आना चाहिए, sum equal to. अगर मैंने ऐसे नहीं लिखा, सिर्फ वैल्यू आ जाएंगे. तो just for formatting my output, I'm going to write it like this: sum equal to and sum. Okay, I'm printing my statement. This is the print sum statement. Saving my program. Okay, and then I am building my project.
Madam, whenever we are building the project, it is typically compiling, right?
Yes, it's compiling. Okay, I'm building the project and then yes, there is no errors. So I'll run the project now. रन किया तो देखा ये सम इक्वल टू भी आया और साथ में 15 भी आया। तो जो मैंने कोट्स में लिखा वो भी प्रिंट हुआ एंड सम भी प्रिंट हुआ। अंडरस्टूड? इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Any
ma'am.
doubts? Are you all with me, everybody?
मैम वो सम इक्वल टू 0 क्यों लिया?
अगर मैंने सम इक्वल टू नहीं लिया ना, देखो मैं उसको डिलीट कर रही हूँ, सिर्फ सम लिख कर रही हूँ। हाँ, now you see the output so you'll understand. Building the project, running the project, output क्या आया? समझ में आया?
नहीं मैम, वो ऊपर सम इक्वल टू 0 लिया है, वो क्यों लिया हमने?
अरे हाँ, सम ये simply otherwise what happens है ना, if you, it's not necessary dear, but I'm just initializing with it with a value 0. इनिशियलाइज कर रही हूँ, मतलब जैसे आपके पास एक कंटेनर मिला तो वो यूज करने से पहले वॉश करते हैं ना।
So, ma'am, you are creating a variable, no?
Yeah, you're creating a variable and you're declaring a variable sum, and for time being I'm putting value 0 in it.
And as it is a variable, it can change later.
Yeah, it can change later, no? Clear?
Yes ma'am.
Is it clear now?
Ma'am, in that cout statement, at last we can use endl also, no?
Yeah, endl matlab suppose I've got many many print statements. I want to put each print statement in a new line, then you can use endl like this. Understood? मतलब मेरे पास बहुत सारे print statement है, जैसे like this I'm writing cout printing the sum, okay, endl, fine, and then I'm printing like this. Now let's see how it looks like. So if I put it like this, I build the project and then I run the project. So देखा printing the sum और next line में 15 आया ना?
Ma'am,
हाँ,
ma'am, I wrote the same means different program. In that I used that and one, but it is showing error. How is it so?
end L.
Okay, ma'am.
End L. Okay. Fine. That's it. So what I want you all to do is try this out by yourself. And yes, the exercise for you all is and I see many of you all not doing the exercise. If you all don't do the exercise, your attendance will not be considered and your continuous assessment marks will also reduce accordingly. Fine. So please remember that. Now, what is the exercise? You are given a meal price, a tip percent, a tax percent, and you have to find the total meal cost. So you're going to accept input. हाँ, input कैसे accept करते मैंने दिखाया नहीं. For example, if I'm writing A equal to B, okay, I'm going to write it like this. I'll write C in, okay, C out, enter the two values so that the user knows what to be entered. C in A and B. देखा? I'm accepting input. देखा? Can you see if I'm accepting values from the user, how will it be?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now I'll build it. Then run. So see, now it's asking me to enter two values. So I enter 20 and I enter 30. So what is the answer I get? Understood? So this way you can accept what values from the user using a cin object. Clear?
मैम
Yes?
मैम जो आपने सम इक्वल्स टू 0 लिखा है वहाँ पे हम डायरेक्टली सम इक्वल्स टू a प्लस b भी लिख सकते हैं.
यहाँ पे नहीं लिख सकते. Unless
ma'am.
and because you are accepting values in the ninth line, right? यहाँ पे नहीं लिख सकते. यहाँ पे
Ma'am,
सिर्फ डिक्लेयरिंग है.
जो आपने पहले लिखा था a इक्वल्स टू 5 b इक्वल्स टू 10 वहाँ पे
हाँ,
हम लिख सकते हैं सम
हाँ,
इक्वल्स.
यहाँ पे अगर यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी वैल्यूज आप दे रहे हैं तो लिखना. ऑलवेज लुक इनटू द सीक्वेंस ऑफ एग्जीक्यूशन. ठीक है? सीक्वेंस फॉलो करना. यू कैन नॉट पुट रैंडमली हियर एंड देयर. ठीक है? यस, फाइन. सो आपका जो है यहाँ पे इनपुट, आपको 3 इनपुट लेना है यूजर से. एक मील का कॉस्ट, मतलब मैं नूडल्स बाय कर रही हूँ तो नूडल्स का कॉस्ट आपको यूजर से लेना है. सेकंड लाइन में कितना टिप आप देने वाले हो वेटर को, तो वो टिप का वैल्यू. थर्ड लाइन में ये फूड का टैक्स क्या है वो भी स्पेसिफाई करना पड़ेगा. So that is the 3 inputs you are going to take from the user. And output में क्या print करने वाले? You are going to print the total cost of that particular meal. Okay, so here I've given you the formula for that. So using this formula, you can see all the arithmetic operators are used. Based on that, you have to build your code. कर सकते हो क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Try it out. Yes, please try it out. And in the next session, I will discuss this. Clear?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. So,
Okay,
shall
ma'am.
we- Yes, dear. Clear? Can I end the session for today?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.